Good evening. The video I've chosen is a video on how to speak so that people can listen. In the TED Talk, Julian Drescher talks about how how your speaking can be fixed so that people would want to listen to you. The first thing he does is he describes 7 deadly sins on speaking. He would put it as this: gossiping, judging, negativity, complaining, excuses, exaggeration, and dogmatism are all negative forms of speaking that people would normally do in today's society. For each of those, he states that it's basically entirely on negativity and being perceived more about you than it is about the other person and what they're trying to say. The second thing he talks about is that he offers a solution on how we should have a powerful way of speaking. He puts it as this: honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love are the 4 best ways to incorporate your speaking and how you would want to speak with others and how others would want to listen to you. He summarizes it as HAIL, where being honest is just being clear and straight with the person that's listening to you. And authenticity would be just being yourself and not trying to be someone that you're not. Integrity is acting on your word and not backing out of it. And the last thing, love, is just wishing the person well and not judging that person for their actions. The third thing he comes up with is the toolbox of speech, which is kind of like a toolbox where you would open it up and you would find seven points to how your voice can be fixed. The 7 points that he states were registering, timbre, prosody, pace, silence, pitch, and volume. To register your voice is talking from your chest and not going from like your nose or your throat. Timbre is how the voice would feel. It's basically sounding like a rich, smooth, warm feeling, like you sound like a proud man instead of a soft person. Which timbre could also go into prosody, because prosody is talking with enthusiasm and having like a rhythmic voice and not a monotonic voice, like there. Pace is basically the faster you talk or like the slower you talk. If you want to go really fast and do something exciting, like really, really, really fast, or you want to go very, very slow to get your point across to other people. The 5th thing he says is silence, which is something that's pretty powerful when it comes to talking, because he states that a little bit of silence is not as bad as you think, and it's actually kind of good. The second to last thing he talks about is pitch. And the pitch is like how you deliver your idea or question and trying to understand it. What he means is like, how are you going to ask that question to the person that's been listening to you, or that you've been listening to when they've been talking to you about something that they want to tell you about. The last thing that he talks about is volume. The volume would be like how your voice would sound. So if you're talking like really loudly, which could perceives as like not as good, like as not in a good way of presenting, or in a quiet manner, would be better, because you're talking in a better way to bring attention. The last thing he talked about in the video was like some warm up for like how to do your voice, like how to fix your voice right. And for this video summarizes it. I really like this video a lot because it helps, because it's somewhat relatable to like me in a way, because I'm not that good at speaking. But after watching this video multiple times, I feel like I've seen like a lot of great points that he's done, and I may just want to watch this video again and again, so that way I can talk much better and my speaking could be better in the future.